Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to go and tell you some updates. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, it's saying that there's a maintenance coming on at 11 AM PST. So be mindful that there's going to be some reworks on some characters and some additional characters. But if you go to your roster, go all the way down, they don't seem to be there yet. Now, we saw a message the other day where Magik, a new character, is going to come. She'll be a mutant and she'll help out Phoenix. So it's a good one to make sure your Phoenix is one of your strongest characters. If you've got her already, she's pretty good anyway, but she's going to have another boost. So that's Phoenix. So I've maxed her out completely as much as I can, tier 15. I just haven't got the augmented items attached to her. Okay, I've maxed her out on Striker. She's 5 red stars out of a 7 red stars, maxed out on level. Now, she's going to have some rework to her. There's going to be, as far as I'm aware, some mutants are also going to get some reworks. Not sure which ones in particular, but Magik is going to add a massive amount of the differences towards Phoenix and possibly the team that Phoenix normally is with. So like CYCLOPS, for example, that kind of team. But yeah, the next update that I'm aware of is the Ravager team. That this is a Ravager. As you can see, I really haven't bothered leveling this guy up. So if I just go to the side, press on filters, go to R for Ravager. Let's find it. There we go. So everyone you see on your screen. So that's going from YONOU, who up to this point, in my opinion, has been a rubbish character. At the beginning, he was okay. The reason I think he was okay at that time, when I say at that time, I've been playing this game for 3+ years. He was able to do all these abilities, but obviously when there's a rework, what happens is these abilities start to have more additions. Sometimes they change things. But yeah, we got Ravager Boomer. It's just unfortunate that they've only got 3 attacks. Well, when I say 3 attacks, 2 attacks and 1 ability on top of that, which none of the all classes abilities. But yeah, so that's the second Ravager. This Ravager, same again. You can see I've not leveled up them, if at all, but they are getting their reworks. A new character is coming in called Star-Lord T'Challa, which is strange because I've never really came across that before. So Star-Lord T'Challa is basically to do with the Wakandans and Star-Lord. For some reason, it just seems like a combination. It's a separate character to what we've got. Unfortunately, for as far as it goes for legendaries, we got this legendary, as you can see there, and he's actually one of the worst legendaries. He's not really that useful, hence why you don't see him in fights, hence why mine's so low. Not really too fussed by him. But regarding legendaries, let me scroll down on the filters, go to L for legendary. Here we go. Okay, so you can see on your screen, you got starting from top left to right. I'm going to go from this way to that way, and then follow this way, and then finally these guys. Okay, so Black Bolt, he's really good. I've got him as max stats as possible. Striker max, level 85. And you can see on the screen like all the red stars. So you can see I've got a consistent 5 red stars. Black Bolt, he's good, but slowly he's become weaker and weaker, because naturally as the game progresses, the more characters that there are, they're just gonna, the game developers are gonna try to fizzle them out so that the newer characters start to kind of like take over. And it seems that recently they've been doing these rework stuff. These rework things are very new. I'd say so in the last 2-3 months. Reworks weren't a thing before. So yeah. Okay, we got Ebony Moore. He's still good. Obviously part of the Black Order. Legendary, but he's okay, but you can start to see that these teams are going to start to get weaker. Sorry. And when it comes to the Ravagers, I'm hearing or coming across information where they're going to be the counter for Black Orders, which seems kind of strange because you think the Ravagers, like really? So we'll see that when it happens, and then we can take it from there. Phoenix, as I mentioned earlier in the video, she's getting her rework with the character Magik, so luckily she's good already, but she's gone down a bit, don't get me wrong. But she's getting her rework. Magneto, Now, mine's a bit overpowered. I wouldn't recommend getting him to tier 15, but he's okay. I do like him, just sentimental reasons. In the movies, so he's pretty good. And regarding costumes, it'd be good because he's got the kind of classic comic book kind of look. It'd be kind of wicked if they did that like black cloak without the helmet and the one that's literally looks like Syrian McKellen. He's really good. That was a good look, in my opinion. So Doc Ock, that one should have a rework. Like these claws, they should be the triangle kind of ones, but here we are. And that's obviously a comic book look as well. With this character, he's not getting a rework as far as I'm aware, but you never know because the Spider-Man team's going to come. They're going to be called the Spiderweb team. If I'm wrong, I'll find out and then I'll let you guys know on the updates. Shuri, she's okay. She's gone down quite a lot recently, but she's okay overall for health. But besides that, not out of 10, I'd say like she's about 4.5 actually. Okay, we got Invisible Woman. I think she's good. Just not had a chance to really level her up. I know I can just press it here and then to carry on with my life, but I just think for now I'm not really using her too much. Iron Man, a bit of a grey area. He's classed as a legendary. I think they gave the legendary status to him because without him, the whole MCU wouldn't have been a thing. So I've even watched the movies Iron Man recently. Going to be watching Iron Man 2 again soon. But besides that, he's not a legendary in my opinion. But in the game, he has to be because obviously he helped make the game what it is. Star-Lord we just covered. And you can see there's a pattern with my strength of my characters. Nick Fury has to be a legend because, again, the MCU thing. But in my opinion, he's not all that. He's not all that. Jubilee, she's supposed to be really good. I just think she just looks like a bit of a weird character. So I've not really had a chance to develop her. Just looks like a random 80s character. Just put on a yellow jacket. Put on nothing to do with the character yellow jacket. But just a bit of weird old crazy style. But again, she's supposed to be a strong character. Adam Warlock, he's supposed to be strong. But we're seeing less and less of them in the arena. So that's a sign that they're already going down. They've only just been added to the whole team, which is crazy in itself. Omega Red. Now, not many people have him. So I think because people are aware of who to get for him, it's going to be the case where people are trying to level them up and make the most use of it. But for now, that covers the current legendaries. Who knows what we're going to get in the near future. Again, obviously, I'll update you guys as soon as I get the updates through the channel. If you guys know, just let me know in the comments below. So regarding those characters, if you just go to, if I was to go to filter and go to the symbiotes, you'd only get a certain amount of characters shown. Like, for example, let's go down to S. Okay, symbiotes, where are we? You'd only have these 5 characters. There might be some more coming up soon. But it depends on what these characters fall under. There's a character called Null with a K in the beginning. So yeah, be mindful of that. If I was to do Sinister 6, you can see these characters. But there might be some more characters like Sandman and any other characters to do with that roster. But anyway, instead of me going through the filters again and again, if I went to, where are we? There we are. Spider-Verse. You get to see symbiotes, Spider-Man, Spider-Man Morales, the Sinister Six, anything to do with Spider-Man, basically, this guy here. Now, be mindful that any of these characters that you can see on the screen is what you need to get Shuri, the legend, the legendary character. So yeah, these are the characters that you need for her. But regarding Spider-Verse, it's easy to filter it out this way if you want to see all your characters related to it. So I've collected every single Spider-Verse character to date. And I believe that this is going to be part of the next one where Spider-Punk, Ghost Spider, all those characters are going to be part of this update. But definitely the Ravagers, so keep that in mind. Anyway, so where we are right now is here. Okay, so we go daily objectives. Need to collect my last item for the day. and nothing's of interest. Got the ones with the green dots, but I don't need them because I think I've got enough to cover it all. But you can never be too careful. But if I wanted to, I could just get one of these, make a small profit in terms of the little game one, or I can just spend something on something else. Okay, I think for now you can't go wrong with this. Okay, I'll go 60k on that. That's not a problem. Okay, let's just start opening some orbs. Oh yeah, getting Sharon Carter, because don't forget, with this character it helps get Omega Red, so I'm trying to prepare for that. And I'm currently running low on raid credit keys. So yeah, let's just see what we can get for now on the orbs. 10s, Thanos shards. It's kind of a shame because like these characters that you think would be good in the movies aren't the same as they are in the game, which is kind of weird. Okay, so yeah, let's open the premium orbs. Not so good. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, and you can see the drop rates of Spider-Man's coming up quite high. And with this one, you can see I've left this because there's no event going on. So it's wise to keep them, especially with 42, that's quite high. It's wise to keep them until a big event comes. So yeah, anyway, let's claim some gold. Let's get $1 million bajillion dollars. Okay, I just got 1,000,495. Okay, training orbs. Let's get these 3. 76, that's really good. Okay, mega orbs, I'm going to save that because I feel like it could be useful very soon. Anyway, milestone, 2 orbs. Let's get these 3. I think I got all of those. Yep, maybe not on one of them. Right, so we can get some items. We're going to go for, I think, just to be sure, if I go to Spider-Verse, just to be sure. There we are. As long as Spider-Man, yep, Spider-Man is in it. So we know these are bio characters. You can just double check. There it is, bio. Okay, so now, if I go back to the home page, go to supplies, go to the ultra one, sorry. Go to orbs, get the bio orange gear. This will help me in my journey in getting stronger Spider-Verse characters. So keep that in mind for this particular time in the game. Okay, and then finally, yeah, we've covered all of that. That's all good. Milestones, let's see what we've got. So in High Roller, I've got a handful of money to use yet. Let's see who we're going to spoil today. Let's see who we can. Okay, just scrolling down. I'm just going to see if there's anyone worth maxing out in a level, or someone who is going to be quite useful. So far, not a single character. Maybe Call Obsidian. Even Invisible Woman, she's pretty good. Okay. No one of interest to me at the moment. I'll probably have to do this a little bit in a little bit. Because if I just go to the right, go to Dark Dimension, I am uploading my videos, so I am trying to keep on top of that. Got non-legendary cities. My legendaries, who have I got? Oh yeah, that's not my attacks anymore. So if I just go to my roster, check my legendaries, it's just another way to make sure that my team's as strong as can be. Yeah, actually, do you know what? For you guys, I'll just do Call Obsidian, level it up, level 80. Yep, that's fine. Because he's my weakest member in the team for the Black Order. Yeah, that's not too bad now. Starting to get there. And let's see what we've got. Milestones, yeah. We can collect all these extra orbs. Yeah, just make sure that you've got enough resources for the next wave of characters. Now, do not forget that once you... I can claim all these objectives now. Once you get once you get a new set of characters come into the game, they will be the best characters for a little while, depending on how good your roster is as well. So the ways to make sure you're as strong as possible is to max out all of these, depending on the character. Obviously, I'm just randomly picking up Spider-Man. Max out your tiers, max out your levels, max out your 7 stars, get the highest red stars possible. Ensure that you got well, in this case, I've got no ISO on him, which is kind of strange. I'll probably do that some other time. Actually, I can. That's a good thing that I haven't done it, because I can figure out Spider-Man's, best ISO to use. Okay, so we got that. So we know we can max these out, max everything here, max the level, max the stars. Now, because he's a bio character, remember, in your Alliance donation, go to the Alliance donation there, press Start Tech. Obviously, this counts for all these tabs on the top, but in this case, bio. Max out all your health, your damage, your armor, your focus, and your resistance. So it improves your team's overall power. You do that, and you should have a very strong team to go up against. So yeah, and again, I'm gonna get some extra bio items, because with the new Spider-Man characters coming up soon, or the Spider-Verse characters, I'll be a little bit more prepared when that does happen. So for now, I will see if there's anything else to cover. Oh yeah, last thing. On the events, the Chaos Theory is coming up in the next couple of days. 3 days, 2 hours, depending on when you see the video. So remember, this one, you need the Wakandan's team. And because I've got it autoed, maxed out, when it does happen, I can claim 7 times 3, 21 gold promotion credits. And the same for silver promotion credits, 20 times 3, 60. So yeah, it gets added up. You go to your supplies on the home page, go to that star, elite star one here. Then you get to see the characters you can promote. And that's how you get them stronger. For now, I'll leave it at that. Over and out. Oh yeah.